He has weathered many storms as athletic director here at the College of Charleston. And in this special edition of Quintin's Close-Ups, I speak exclusively with Joe Hull about the Doug Wojcik scandal, hiring Earl Grant, and keeping Monte Lee. Well, you know, the last time I saw you was May 27th of last year. I was actually en route to tape an interview with Congressman Jim Clyburn for Quintin's Close-Ups, and I saw you.
Oh, terrific.
Yeah.
Great to see you again, Quintin.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Well, let me address the obvious. All the buzz right now is about Monte Lee, heading to Clemson. But you just told me a few minutes ago what?
Well, first off, Monte loves the College of Charleston. He's not going to leave here unless whatever opportunity he gets is just an extraordinary opportunity. So Monte's not looking to leave. He knows that he can fulfill his dreams here at his alma mater at the college. He and his staff want desperately to go to College World Series, and they know they were this close this year to be able to get there. So Monte can achieve his dreams here. In terms of how this goes, obviously we want the people that work here to do their jobs so well here that other people want to try to seek them out to see if they can hire them at their place. So with Monte, this has happened before. What I expect to happen with all this said and done is that he'll be the baseball coach at the College of Charleston. But I can't guarantee that.
Okay. And let's talk about that so close. They took the trip down to Florida and they were on their way. And I'm wondering what was going through your mind when that was taking place?
We had a great year. I would call it a remarkable year. For those who don't follow us very, very closely, November, December were tough times for us. We had a baseball team coming back with all of our pitchers back. We thought we were going to be great.
Right.
And then our two freshman stars from a year ago on the mound, one was the National Freshman of the Year, had an injury, another one was gone. Next thing you know, our pitching was completely depleted. So much so that we have one of our great young men, Brandon Glazer, who was a right fielder, who had to become a pitcher just for us to be able to survive the year. And then the team played beautifully, had a great year, and I thought realistically we could win the Tallahassee Regional.
Yeah. And you know, let's stay with memory lane because as you know, last year you signed a 2-year contract extension with the College of Charleston, and you've been through a lot, Joe.
The last year's been busy.
Yeah. Tell me, how are you weathering this particular storm?
I'll tell you, one of the big changes that happened for us was that Glenn McConnell became president of the College of Charleston.
Yeah.
What a brilliant man. He's a great credit to the College of Charleston. He's an alum.
Oh, yeah.
A fantastic career, many, many accomplishments of the highest order. He's also, frankly, had no athletics background at all. Hopefully I'm not overstating that.
No, you're fine.
But you're talking about a quick study.
Yeah, he is.
I mean, can figure it out, and he has been a great partner for the athletics program. And I'm confident that for the College of Charleston, there will be a number of initiatives that he's working on that will really help in the long-term best interest of the college.
And speaking of confidence, that is, when I talked with him for Quintin's Close-Ups in September, he basically said he had confidence in you.
I'm grateful for that.
Yes.
And he and I have worked very diligently together, and I hope very well together.
Yeah. And you know, you told lowcountrytoday.com in 2008 that the role of an athletic director is best served from behind the scenes. But as of late, of course, your job has been in the spotlight. So tell me, what's that like for you? Are you really comfortable with that?
I am, but I have this philosophy.
Okay.
And candidly, if you ask Coach Lee about it, we just talked about Monte a minute ago. He has that same basic attitude that I think the way what it's called is servant leadership. So your job is to serve others. And I think that comment that you pulled from 2008 about that was really talking about more of that. That the task here is to serve the university, serve the College of Charleston, and serve the coaches and the student athletes that are here.
And something that was not really comfortable for you was really the search for a new men's head basketball coach here at the College of Charleston. You guys had Anthony Johnson and also Mike Young, but ultimately they both withdrew their names. So I'm wondering, where was your mind when that was going on?
Well, I'll tell you this, if you don't like Earl Grant, you don't like people. Earl is an exceptional builder of relationships. He's an exceptional recruiter.
Yes.
I have complete confidence. Now, frankly, we need to do a lot better than we did last year. Last year was a difficult year for us.
Yeah.
We set a new school record for losses.
Oh,
the coach feels it, the players feel it, all of us in the athletic department feel it. But I have complete confidence that we're going to get much better very quickly. And to be honest with you, Earl Grant's a winner.
Yeah.
And again, if you don't like Earl, you don't like people.
He's the best. I see him all around town all the time.
He's terrific.
Yeah, very much so. And unfortunately, you had to let Doug Wojcik go. And when I talked with President McConnell back in September, he basically said he had moved on. Tell me, have you?
Yeah, it's a
Done deal?
yeah.
Yeah.
But we got a new coach, and we have to deal with what's here and now, what's real,
Yeah.
not what was or
Yeah.
might have been.
And let's talk about Candace Jackson. She's the new women's basketball coach here at the College of Charleston. What is it like to see her as coach?
I believe in Candace. I like Candace a lot.
Yeah.
Candace had a really terrific background as an assistant coach at Richmond, at Wake
Yeah.
Forest, and at
Yeah.
Duke.
Yeah.
Terrific recruiter. She actually was the recruiting coordinator at Duke, signed the #2 recruiting class in the country twice.
Wow.
Now, she had a great institution in the ACC to sell when she did it, but she's terrific. Her talent was, we had some young ladies who didn't play this year that we thought were going to play.
Yeah.
Things didn't exactly work out the way we hoped, but Candace, again, is somebody who attracts talent, and I expect us to be very good in women's basketball very quickly.
And talk to me about the loss of Natasha there.
Everybody here loved Natasha. She came in and did a great job.
Yeah.
And to be candid with you, from all of our opinions, she left too quickly.
Oh.
I wish it hadn't happened that way.
Because she was gaining some ground.
The Georgetown opportunity was a good one for her,
Yeah.
but she left us too soon.
Yeah.
So Candace has taken her place, and Candace is going to do great things for us.
That's awesome. Speaking of soon, let's talk about the whole Stern Center pool. A lot of people are still protesting about that. What is happening right now?
The pool's closing.
Yeah.
I have to go over there. It may already be closed.
Okay.
One of the most difficult things any athletic director can do
Yeah.
is to cut a sport. You do it with great reluctance, with great care, try to make sure, are there any other alternatives, and we determined that there was not. And the facility played a major role. It wasn't the only factor, but it played a major role in why this was done. As it turned out, it was going to take us $1.5 million just to keep the pool functioning, and that was a pool that was the wrong length, the wrong depth.
Wow.
It was 40 years old and was in need of constant repair.
And I know this might be a dumb question, but how can you articulate that to the people who are not pleased with the decision?
You just tell them point blank the way it is, and try to have an intelligent conversation. Swimmers are bright people,
Yeah.
they're passionate people, they're dedicated. So they took the news hard.
Yeah, I understand. Well, fill in the blanks for me. Going to NC State was.
Say it again?
Going to NC State was.
A dream for me. When I was a kid, both of my grandfathers were student athletes at NC State.
Yeah.
My uncle was a student athlete at NC State. So when I went there, I was third generation student athlete in my own family. So it was kind of where I was going to go from the time I was born.
Yeah. Your time at the University of Maryland was.
A great learning experience.
Yes.
I had mostly been home for most of my life, born in the Raleigh area,
Right.
went to school at NC State,
Yeah.
then worked at NC State
Right.
for 13 years.
That's
So
right.
it was a little protected. I was always around friends, always in the comfort zone. When I went to Maryland, I went to a place I didn't know anybody, and we had a lot of success. I'm trying to remember what the exact number was, but I think during the 10 years I was at Maryland, we won something around 14
Wow.
NCAA championships and played in about 22 or 24 Final Fours in those teams' respective sports.
Yeah.
So, and we won a national championship in men's basketball, multiple national championships in women's lacrosse, national championship in women's basketball, men's soccer, women's field hockey. It was a great program that covered a lot of areas, and it was a terrific learning experience for me to be there and be a part of a program that achieved at that kind of level.
Family is.
I've been married in about a week. It'll be 28 years.
Wow.
To my wife Joanne, and we have 2 children, a daughter Josie who's 24,
Wow.
and a son Josh who's 21, and he'll be a rising senior at my alma mater at NC State
Oh my goodness.
this fall.
Wow. Joe, how old is? How can you describe yourself? Joe Howell.
Thrilled to be at the College of Charleston and having the opportunity to do what I do here.
That is awesome. Well, Athletic Director Joe Howell, this was so great. Thank you so much for your time.
Great to see you, Quintin.
Thank you. I appreciate that.